Power in abundance. Just gonna come right in and get started today. I wanted to touch on bartering. I've always used this system in business and dealing with business with people. Bartering has always been something I've mentioned on social media because I, as well as a lot of people, understand the power of bartering, how our ancestors were using it before colonization, during the Depression, and even through the Civil Rights era. People were working together and bartering, and that was another way to collapse certain systems or get attention from the powers that be. But honestly, like what's going on right now, it could actually collapse the system that people are complaining about. And aren't you tired of the system trying to feed you, or relying on a system that can close down at any given moment? Another thing I wanted to mention is the meaning of government. The meaning of government is mind control. So when we're saying the government is shut down, that means mind control is shut down as well. We can reset and reprogram ourselves and the system, and we could build our own economy just off of barter. And when I'm saying barter, that does still include currency if that's all you have. But there are people, everybody has a skill and a trade, a profession that can be used in bartering and keeping the system from the people from going hungry, and also the people from being in need of certain items that people have that are really about to be becoming very valuable in the next couple days. If someone needed food, there's things that I need, like a new coat. I would exchange a couple meals or groceries for a coat, gloves, hats for children, things like that. There's things that we all have. We all have resources on our hands, and that we take them for granted. And other people have what we need, and we could support each other and actually keep our own economy going if we actually agreed and got off of the money of the beast that's collapsing anyway. And like everybody's on here talking about, I got my job, I pay for my stuff with cash. Cash is not even about to be available. So it's better to start now than wait for the next thing they're going to take away, or the banks when they don't open, or they have to close down when your account and your money's not available to you. You're going to have to start doing something else, and bartering is like one of the most important things ever. It's actually the only currency we have is ourselves and each other. With each other, the currency becomes stronger and stronger and stronger, and we're too busy taking up for a system that's going to crash on us, and majority of the people are not even going to make it through the first little part of this. And that's sad to say, because everybody's dependent on something here. There's people who are dependent on that next check to hit in order to go to the grocery store, that your funds might not be available one day. We all knew this was coming for a very long time, and people don't want to make any effort towards any action until things aren't available. When we actually still have stores open to the public, we can be moving this stuff around. The same with money. There's times people need a few dollars and you're not doing anything with it. We could keep it in circulation and keeping it going just by being generous with each other. Hoarding things is not gonna help anyone in this situations. I've been talking on my YouTube channel about the economy, if the shit hits the fan, being prepared, having a bug out bag, something if the power goes out, How are you and your family going to eat at that time? Do you have candles in your house and flashlights and things of that nature? Do you have first aid kits that actually we all have first aid that's in our kitchens more than likely, because food is already medicine. So we have herbs, stuff like cayenne pepper can stop a heart attack. There's just so many things that we have in our kitchens that are medicine, and a lot of us don't even know. So before there were even real emergency rooms and urgent cares on every corner, there were grandmothers and herbalists and people that knew how to cure and heal. There were healers before there were doctors. And so I just wanted to come on this video and talk about the importance of bartering, knowing that you already have resources in your reach and in your home, and somebody else is going to need it, and you're going to need something from them. And it only takes for a few people. That's what I wanted to talk about, a parallel economy where there's just 8 of us working together and exchanging resources. We don't need a whole bunch of people. Of course, it would be better. But if you have 8 people close to you in your reach that are on the same page and want to help each other, because I understand there's going to be people that don't, and they're going to hoard their stuff and they're going to be selfish, but that's not going to help anyone. It's not even going to help yourself, because there's stuff you're holding on to that you don't even need.